top. It's saying the H is higher than the B.
HBO. Okay, I was skeptical about this at first, so I went to the HBO website, pulled the SVG file from the homepage, and then measured it in Adobe Illustrator. And sweet Mother Mary and Joseph, the tops of the H and B characters don't line up on the official vector file. Now, the O also protrudes over this line, but that's totally intentional. That's called overshoot in typography. And we do that because curved shapes like the letter O actually appear smaller when they're next to flat-sided shapes of the same height. So we add a little bit of extra height to the top and bottom to account for this, and to make the characters feel visually the same weight. So that's fine. But this alignment, unless there's some other visual trick going on here that I haven't heard of, that's a boo-boo. And as someone who designs logos for a living, let me tell you, this happens way more than you think. Now, there's a step in the design process that every logo designer should know about. And if we turn to page 167 in George Bokhua's book, The Principles of Logo Design, we can learn about gridding. Gridding is the last step in the logo design process, right before exporting your files. Now, if you have a plugin called Gridit for Illustrator, this makes this step a lot easier. This is where you apply geometric grids to your work to check for inconsistencies. This includes alignment, but it also applies to angles, spacing, and the dimensions of shapes. Applying this step right at the end leaves you with a balanced and harmonious design, and it also prevents embarrassing mistakes.